I started and I ran WanaDada Initiative, which is an initiative that supports vulnerable girls in communities with their menstrual needs. Why I started first is because I saw something on social media about this girl who had to have sex with someone in order to get pads. And it's something I wanted to do for a long time, but that's the thing that I can see that jolted me. So because I know a few people in the community as well, I just talked to some people and found out which areas have these vulnerable girls. I've always been privileged, I've never lacked pads, but then there's people who have to put themselves in compromising situations in order to get these pads. I have a few friends who help me run it, like Mary, who's the one who's here, but there's many other who've not been able to make it. So I've talked to a few friends of mine, and each friend of mine sponsors a girl's menstrual needs for the year.
So what I do with WanaDada is I support the founder, Kendi, in providing sanitary towels and sanitary items really to girls who are in a disadvantaged place.
This session ni about 5 minutes kujuana na kuongea kama wasichana kuhusu periods na pads ama kama mko na swali yoyote. Because of the ones wenye hawajaanza periods, tutachukua panty hapa tuonyeshe venye mkianza. So nataka one of the older girls mwenye anatumianga pads atuonyeshe.
Kwanza kabla uweke, kuna hapo inaitwa safi, sanitize peke yake. Juu ili kitu hygienic, kama umeshika na mkono chafu, hapa utapata unatanisha panty this side. Then unafungua. Ukifungua hivi, ukifungua hapa kwanza, kuna nini nyingine huku nyuma. So unatoa hii kwanza. Alafu unaangalia kuna side inakuanga huku juu kubwa na huku fupi. Sasa hii part fupi ni ya nyuma, alafu hii refu ni ya mbele. Fupi ni ya mbele, refu ni ya nyuma. Then unaiweka hivi. Alafu unatoa hiyo. Alafu hizi shikilia panty ndo ukiweka hivi inaweza anguka. Hivi ndio inaweza. Umeona?
For 15. When I started my periods, I was in school, my primary school. So it was a friend of mine who had started her periods much earlier than me. So she's the one who took me to the toilet. She even placed the pad on my pants.
In 2016 when I was in class 8, actually it was on my birthday. Then nilikuwa nafikiria ni birthday fever, hata sikuwa najua. Then nikaenda choo, nikaanza kufikiria mimi ni mgonjwa. I was staying with my mom at that time. Then nikaenda nikamwambia mimi ni mgonjwa. Akaniuliza ni mgonjwa wapi? Then I was shy to say. Then at the end nikamwambia, ndo akaniprovidea sanitary towels.
Natumianga pads in most cases.
Most of the time I get them from my sister because she works with this organization, the Polycom organization.
So my mom ndo ananibaia, but when I was staying with my dad, ndo alikuwa ananipea pesa naenda nanunua.
My mom buys for me at times from organizations wakisaidia wakipea watu.
Yes.
Yeah, once There this clothes, just clean clothes, so tunakata vizuri, then tunaziosha vizuri.
Okay, mimi natembea na panty liner. Sasa nilikuwa natumia panty liner za that time.
Unfortunately, it's not the girl's fault because sometimes the mattresses and the clothes, they're not as hygienic as menstrual products. So unfortunately, it's not their fault and you can't tell them not to use because maybe they don't have any other alternative. So what we try and do is to step in such situations. And also, just honestly, it's not possible to cover everyone, but then there's different organizations that also do these things. There's some that have started giving them reusable pads so that they don't have to keep buying every month. You just wash and make sure it's clean and then wear again.
I think it's quite disheartening because they're not. Yes, the government said they would issue free sanitary towels and distribute them in schools, but when you talk to the actual schools and try get how many of them have actually received this help from the government, it's like none of the schools have actually gotten that help, which is quite sad.
I talked to Polycom and they've been able to facilitate and mobilize the girls, the vulnerable girls from these communities to just come and have discussions about menstrual health and exchange ideas and thoughts and some of their stories and then give them a care package. So for the care package, what it has 3 packets of pads and 3 bars of soap, 3 tissues and 1 panty. So that takes a girl for 1 quarter, so that's 3 months. Usually we try and come and give them at the beginning of the 3 months and then again after 3 months, like that. Care packages for the whole year for 1 girl cost 2,500 bob. So we usually do it with my friends. I ask a few friends if they want to sponsor a girl or 2 or 3 or even 10 or however many you want. Then they sponsor the care package for 2,500 and then they don't have to worry about the girl all through the year. Then we keep them updated on our Instagram pages and on text usually.
So we came here to Polycom Development Center to give free sanitary towels to disadvantaged girls.
Some of them know, definitely, because sometimes other big organizations go to schools and teach them how to use pads, what to do, but then some of them don't know. We've had one of the girls who was being interviewed here who said she was really shocked when she started and she was in class 8, which is about 14. As much as they won't tell you outright that, oh, we didn't know how to do this, it's always just nice to sort of reinforce the message and how to be clean, how to be hygienic, even when there is no water. What do you do if it's a pit latrine situation? So umemaliza kutumia, tuseme labda imejaa, imefika break time, you do it somewhere private. Unatoa huku chini kwenye ulikuwa umeweka hizo wings, zinaitwa wings, unatoa alafu ndio usishike, unatumika na wings hivi, alafu unaanza na hapa juu, una roll hivi. Sawa, so usharoll hivyo, sasa utashika unaweka hapa kwa ile karatasi ulikuwa umetumia, ama kama huna karatasi labda ulitupa kwa dustbin, unatumia tissue. Una roll hivi, alafu unaitupa. Na tunaambia kwa unatupa kwa street. Kwenye kila mtu anatembea. Unatupa hapo. Unatupa kwa rental, kila mtu kwa choo ndani. Kwa choo ndani kama una flash. Kama si la flash, kama ni latrine, unaweza tupa ndani. Sawa?
Thank you so much. Like I'm approaching my debt month. I think it will be in 2 days. So now I'm sorted.
Nimelearn vitu mob na nimewashukuru sana kutuprovide those sanitaries.
I have learned that this is something that needs to be done by everyone because there's so much that needs to be done and it's not getting to everyone really, so it needs to be done.
Hi guys, my name is Balo.
And my name is Isaac Biose.
So I know it's weird talking about this as men, but we need to talk about it.
And let's have this discussion about menstrual health and hygiene.